Going to talk about the Cobra pose or Bhujangasana. I hope I said that correctly. It is a pose that is helpful for building strength in the back. It could also be used for flexibility, and it's done improperly much of the time. I've even done it improperly myself as I was learning because sometimes I would look up the poses and the way they're explained doesn't always match up with what I need to do for my body. So I wanted to go through this and share what I've learned. Bear with me, I'm still new at this, so there's going to be quirks and odd habits that come with social anxiety, but that's partly why I do yoga, because it helps. So, on to Cobra Pose. This one is going to be in a prone supported position, and it uses more of your leg muscles and your lower back muscles than anything. There will be some stretch in the arms, some push in the arms, but for the most part, everything's going to come from the back muscles. So with this one, you can do some preparatory phases or poses, excuse me. You can do some preparatory poses, such as just resting in kind of a sphinx, looking forward. You could start in a lowered pose with your head just kind of hanging, resting. But with Cobra pose, you don't want to start off in a way that pushes your muscles and joints past the point where they need to go. That can hurt your back, that can affect so many things. It can, the way I feel it in my body, if I do it incorrectly, I sometimes feel my organs kind of tangling around themselves in a way. So we want to treat our bodies in a way that's going to build strength and resilience instead of self-sabotage. With the Cobra itself, you want to have your hands placed back towards your chest. You don't want to have them up. Like your elbow's not going to be past your chest itself. So you have your hands by your chest, your fingers spread out. Start with your forehead on the floor. Take a breath in and deep breath out. Lift your legs and get them in a more comfortable position. And as you lift up, you'll slightly push with your hands, but for the most part, you're going to be pulling your shoulders back and keep your elbows in tight next to your waist. As you push up, you're drawing your shoulders back, pushing your ankles into the ground, and lifting. Use the back of your neck, or not the back of your neck, use your head, the top of your head, to kind of pull out and up. And you can even lift your hands in this one for more of a challenge. And you can go down for less of a challenge. This one is good if you have any kind of back injury that allows back bends. You don't want to push past what your body will allow. It's also good for people who have hypermobile joints. I know I do. And if I overstretch in anything, whether it's Cobra, forward folds, anything, I'll feel it. Sometimes my body will adjust in my sleep. So building these muscles in your back, so they build support around your joints so that you have better range of motion. Your muscles are toned. Your digestion gets better because it kind of massages your kidneys and your liver and everything. And it opens up space. When done correctly, the Cobra pose will, like your chest will open up. And that position, it draws more opening into your chest and even strengthens the areas around the lungs. Through this, because your ankles press down, your glutes aren't going to tighten, which allows your hips to draw into your pelvis to draw into the floor itself, but your navel will come off the floor. I'll do a couple and follow along and practice on your own. But if you're pregnant or have spinal injuries, I recommend you don't do this. For, I think, are kind of obvious reasons. You don't want to injure yourself or your unborn baby. So, for the Cobra, start with your forehead down. Bring your hands back, elbows close to the body. Take a breath out. As you take your next breath in, draw your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Lift through the floor. Press your ankles into the floor. Make sure you don't lift your feet. And lift your navel. And look up. Or straight forward. When you come down, just release everything and slowly come down. As you breathe in, come back up. And down. Awesome. And a good pose to do after Cobra to make sure you stretch everything is an extended child's pose. So you just come back up and just stretch. That's all I have for this one. As I progress, I'm sure I'll be able to say things a little more clearly. So if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. I love feedback as long as it's not just bully feedback. So bring it on. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.